Yes. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Let's get straight into it. So in this video, I'm going to touch up on all the latest topics in boxing that I need to talk on. Starting with Leigh Wood and Josh Warrington in Nottingham this weekend, the 21st of February, I believe, on Saturday in the Motorpoint Nottingham Arena. I can't lie. I've been looking forward to this fight. I was actually at the first fight in Sheffield. I think it was in Sheffield, the Utilita or something like that arena, Sheffield Arena. I think that was a couple of years ago. I think that might have been in 2024. So I actually did witness the first fight. The first fight was amazing. The atmosphere was crazy. I remember it was a bit of a controversial finish as well. I'm sure it ended in the 7th or the 8th round. I believe Leigh Wood. He knocked down Josh Warrington. If I remember correctly, he knocked down Josh Warrington, but it was kind of on the bell. So I think the bell had gone as well. Obviously, the ref has still issued a 10 count. I think Warrington's got up, but he's walked to his corner, but he's not facing the ref when the ref is basically saying like, "What? Like you still calm? You still?" Even though I think the bell had rang in it, the bell for the round had rang in it. So I think it was a bit of a controversial ending, but I do think Josh was donezo, innit? Like I do think when them shots landed, cause it was a fury of shots and it was a bit of an onslaught of shots. I think one shot like rocked him, and then he got like another 2-3 right and left hooks in, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And just basically like he was on the floor. It was on the floor flat in it for a little 3-4 seconds. Then he got up and walked to his corner. So yeah, I do think prior to that knockdown, Josh Warrington was doing a lot of good work in it with that car. But the thing with Josh Warrington, yeah, like he fights. I don't want to say dirty in it, but like he makes very good use of his body. He makes very use of all the tactics that he can use that is still technically legal or maybe borderline until the refs like says something in it. Cause he lunges in and leans in with his head a lot. So that's how you get like things like cuts, like eyebrow cuts, and just like different kind of gashes or just cuts like in general, innit? Cause it's a lot easier to cut someone's like eyebrow. What's it called? Cause I remember even Leigh Wood had a cut on his eyebrow, I believe, quite early on in the fight. So I don't know. I can't remember if that was a result of heads clashing or actual punching it. But Josh Warrington is very like, I don't want to say dirty, but he does fight. I mean, kind of like that, innit? So I think prior to that actual knockdown that Leigh Wood got, and obviously ultimately getting the knockout, I do think Josh was kind of slightly edging the fight a bit. I do think the tactics that Josh was employing on that night in the first fight was edging it slightly. Like I do think, like from what I can remember, I need to go back and rewatch the fight and actually rejig my memory. But I think personally, if I'm keeping it real, I think both fighters, I think Leigh Wood's like 37, Josh Warrington's like 34, 35. They've both got 4 losses on their record. I think they both lost to Kakache. And is it Lara? I think they both lost to Lara as well, if I remember correctly, I think. But I know they both got lost to Kakache, innit? I'm leaning more towards Leigh Wood. Like Leigh Wood's my guy anyways, like as a Nottingham, like I'm Nottingham based, so I'm gonna support Nottingham regardless of whatever. But even taking out my Nottingham bias, I just think Leigh Wood, there's something about how Leigh Wood fights, how I believe he's always got he's got massive heart, but I feel like he's always able to find something else, another gear. As long as he's like in the fight, like he's still there, like he's always able to find another gear. He's very, very hard to knock out. Like he is very difficult to knock out. I know obviously with the Kakache fight, I think the corner threw in the towel. And I think the Lara fight, did he get knocked out in the Lara fight if I remember correctly? But he is hard to knock out though. Like he's one of them where he will eat a lot of shots. Like a lot of shots might wobble his leg, but he's not going down like that. He's just not going down just like that. I mean, you have to kind of get him repeatedly. You have to have a bit of an onslaught, or just like he's one of the fighters where like if the pressure is consistent with Leigh Wood, like obviously you can give him a hard night, but like he's got power. Do you know what I mean? In that weight class as well, he's got power where he can actually get to you, and if he does get to you, it might be horrible. You know what I'm trying to say? So I am leaning towards Leigh Wood. Honestly, I feel like Josh Warrington, no matter what, like he's not a fight you can really count out or just write off in it, like regardless of age, regardless of the losses he's had or his past performances. I'm sure in the Kakache fight, But I'm sure he might have I think he had a fight after Kakache as well against some guy. I forgot the guy's name. I completely forgot the guy's name. But I'm sure in the Kakache fight, I'm sure he put his his gloves down on the ring, like, to signal that he's retiring, innit? But the way they are promoting this fight is as if, like, whoever loses is going to retire, innit? So it's quite a big and career-defining fight for both, really, then, innit? If that's what's going to happen, innit? But I doubt it. I feel like if whoever loses, I feel like if there's a big fight on the horizon, I feel like they'll come back and take that, bro. Come on, man, this is boxing, bro. Like, Josh Warrington already put his gloves down on the ring and he's fighting Leigh Wood on Saturday, innit? So, you know what I'm trying to say? But yeah, right now I'm leaning towards Leigh Wood, man. I think Leigh Wood can do it. Gonna be a very good fight. I'm gonna be there as well. I'm gonna be live there in the arena, Nottingham. You know, I'm gonna be there. Hey, I can't wait for that one still. I really, really can't wait still. But yeah, I'm definitely going Leigh Wood right now still for my prediction. So moving on, I wanted to talk about Tyson Fury versus Arslan Makhmudov. The venue of where the fight is gonna be hosted at has finally been revealed. It's gonna be the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I think Tottenham Hotspur is about like 60 odd capacity in it. I think that is I think that's a lot, you know. I think that's a lot for this fight. I think that's a lot. Obviously, Tyson Fury is one of the biggest names in boxing, like point blank period. And obviously, I know he hasn't fought for over a year, but he's still one of the biggest names, biggest commodities, like biggest commercial names in boxing and most recognizable names. I mean, I think he's up there with the Anthony Joshuas and the Canelos and the. I'm trying to say, I do believe that in it. Not saying he's the biggest, but I do think he's there. Like, I mean. But 60K against Arslan Makhmudov at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I don't know, you know. Obviously, when's the fight? The fight's in April, isn't it? April 11th, I believe. Yeah, April 11th, I think, yeah. I think April 11th and Chisora, and that is April 4th, I think. I can't remember fully. But yeah, like, bro, like, that's very soon, you know. That is very soon. We're in Feb right now. 60K capacity at Tottenham Hotspur against Arslan Makhmudov. Obviously, a lot of people know Tyson Fury, but I know a lot of people are not going to know who the hell Makhmudov is. Obviously, he fits the bill in terms of how he looks. If you don't know this guy, you see him on the poster or you see him in a press conference. I think they just done a press conference today. I only just caught the ending of it, innit? You might think, oh yeah, this guy looks scary. He looks like, yeah, he fits the bill. He looks the part. He looks like a villain. You know what I'm saying? But he's not really, like, he ain't, like, man don't, like, if you're not in the boxing world, guys don't really know Makhmudov like that. You know what I'm saying? They don't really know Makhmudov like that. Like, 60K, like, bro, like, this is, you know what I mean? Like, this is Keir Starmer's Britain, bro. Like, 60K is a lot of people, you know, and I ain't checked the ticket prices, but I'm sure the ticket price is probably going to be there. I don't think they're going to be, I don't think it's going to be a cheap thing. Like, it's still a Tyson Fury fight, innit? But at the same time, I don't know. I ain't checked it yet. But that's a lot. I feel like they could have done, like, maybe like a O2. Could have done like a O2. I think O2 is like 20K capacity. That's calm. Comeback fight. But I feel like Tyson Fury, like his whole brand, his whole ego, I don't think would have let him, I don't think he would have came back to a UK fight and do it at the O2. I think he would want to do something like a stadium, innit? But I don't know if this fight really called for a stadium. Obviously, that's what they've chose to do it. Obviously, so they must think they can actually fill it out. I don't think it's impossible. I think it's going to be a bit of a task, but I don't think it's impossible, innit? But yeah, obviously they've just done a press conference as well. So at the same time, the build up and the hype, the promo for it is obviously started now, innit? So we'll see as it progresses and as time goes, draws closer to the actual date, if it does look likely, innit? But 60K capacity, Tyson Fury. Hopefully he does sell it out, innit? Hopefully he's a sell-off, innit? So moving on, I wanted to talk about Fabio Wardley versus Daniel Dubois. The fight is official. It's on. It's Gara 100%. It's going on. I think it's May the 9th. I think the card's called Don't Blink. It's a real Don't Blinker still. You can't blink on that one still. Cause any big right hand, like, it could be lights out with that one still. I can't even lie. I don't think that one's going the full distance. I don't think it's going 12. I think right now, currently, Fabio Wardley is favourite. I think it's edging just a bit favourite on the bookies, like with the bookies right now. I'm not really a betting man in it. I don't really bet, but that's what I'm seeing online. And I'd have to agree. Currently, as everything stands and as I'm sitting there right now, I can't lie, I'm edging towards Fabio Wardley, man. I think Fabio, I don't know, and it's not even about, obviously, I think we can all agree and say that I think Dubois probably definitely got the better actual boxing, like technical skills, like technically, like he's probably the better boxer technically, innit? Like, I think he can do more things than Fabio Wardley in terms of just like boxing, innit? And like what he's actually able to do ability wise. But I just think like Fabio's got a thing in him. He's got a level. He's got a gear in him that he can always reach to. That he's so far been able to reach to. When the going gets tough, like he goes there. I'm gonna say like he goes there. Like we have not seen a case of Fabio Wardley quitting, innit? We've not seen a case of Fabio Wardley not giving all he can give, but looking like he's still got a bit more. I'm gonna say, but with Dubois, obviously the fight with who was it? Joe Joyce. I think it was Joe Joyce where he lost to Joe Joyce where like I think he had his eye got mashed. I think Joe mashed up his eye. Obviously that's why he took the knee, innit? That's where the whole triple knees thing comes from. I'm gonna say, I think he took the knee there, took the knee in the first fight with Usyk. The second fight, was it a knee as well? Or was it just not get? I can't fully remember the second fight still. Because the second fight wasn't really as eventful. The first fight had the whole low blow situation. But I'm saying all this to say, there's been situations of Daniel Dubois where, or set cases of Daniel Dubois where it's looked like he's given up, or the magnitude of the occasion is a bit too much for him, and he's not been able to, I don't know, draw some sort of strength from somewhere else to keep going and keep fighting, or just persevere and like push through it. We ain't seen that with Wardley. Like Fabio Wardley's going all guns blazing. He knows he hasn't got the best boxing ability or technical ability or years in the game and years and years in the game. It didn't start when he was flipping 10 and 9 and this and that. But he's got a lot of heart in it. Like Fabio Wardley's got a lot of heart, I'm gonna say, and I feel like he's got that equalizer as well, where like in boxing, when you have that equalizer where like you have got that punch in your locker where if you throw it and it connects, it's lights out. Like, man can't really, I'm trying to say, like, man can't really chat to you too tough, innit? I'm trying to say, and I feel like Fabio's one of them boxers, innit? So, I'm leaning towards Fabio Wardley right now, and I'm leaning towards Fabio. I think Fabio, I've got a good I got a good feeling that he can do it, innit? I'm trying to say, but I'm not counting out Daniel Dubois, cause with this fight, I just believe it's whoever lands first, whoever lands the first, like, definitive shot that the other person feels could basically dominate the fight, I'm trying to say. So I think it just depends on that. It just depends on that, really, innit? So I think right now I'm definitely leaning towards Fabio Wardley. Obviously the bookies are saying they're leaning towards Fabio Wardley as well. But we'll see, innit? We'll see. I'm looking forward to that fight. It's going to be in Manchester. I think it's the Co-op Arena, Co-op Arena in Manchester. May the 9th or the 8th. I can't fully remember. I think it's May the 9th, I think so. Yeah, I think it's May the 9th. But hopefully I can be at that one as well. I'm hoping to go to that one as well, because that's going to be I feel like that's going to be a real big fight as well, especially because it's a British heavyweight fight as well for a title. Like, come on. Titles, and I think the WBO? Was it WBO, I think, on the line? I can't remember. WBO, WBA. But I think it's WBO, innit? But, massive fight. Can't wait. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'm probably going to do another vid towards the end of the week. Yeah, probably towards the end of the week, like my final thoughts, final predictions type of vibe about the Leigh Wood and Josh Warrington fight. And I'm going to be there live, so I'm going to do my reaction video probably on Sunday. Yeah, probably on Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to do it the same night. I'm going to try though. I'm going to try to do it the same night as well, though, same time. But yeah, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed the vid, make sure you like, leave a comment, and you share. Make sure you subscribe as well. You know the thing. Love.